Hello students, today we are going to learn about the programming concepts, how to write a program and what are the languages we need to learn. Let's see. First of all, what is a program? A program is a set of predefined instructions when executed causes the computer to work in a predetermined manner. Means your program will decide how the computer will work. Now, how to write a program? In order to write a program, you must know the programming language, which are machine language, assembly language, and high-level language. You must know any of these programming languages. First one is the machine language. This is the only language that is directly understood by the computer. In this, the instructions are written in the form of 0 and 1. As you know, the computer understands only electrical signals. Each character has a unique code that is known as the ASCII code. Using this code, the instructions are converted into numeric format, that is 0 and 1. Next comes the assembly language. This language consists of predefined coded words known as mnemonics. These words are used in place of zeros and 1. For example, BASIC is a assembly language. Mnemonics, we can say they are already defined or coded words. Next comes the high-level language. This language is written in simple English-like statements. For example, all the languages today we use are high-level language. For example, C, C++, Java, Python, they are called high-level languages. As we know, the computer understands only 0 and 1, that is machine language. Then how these high-level language and assembly language are converted into machine language? For this purpose, we are having language converters. First one is the compiler. It converts high-level language to machine language, and assembler, which converts assembly language to machine language. Next is the algorithm. To write a particular program, it has to be broken down in smaller steps. That means step-by-step approach. We can define algorithm as a logical and concise list of steps required to solve a given problem. Let's see an example. For example, if you have to find the sum of two numbers, so the algorithm will be start, accept the first number, accept the second number, add them and display the result. Then finally you have to stop. Remember, every algorithm has to begin with start and end with stop word. Next is the flowchart. It is a graphical representation of algorithm symbols used in flowchart. See what are the symbols used for start, stop, input, output, process, decision making, and the connectors. So this is an example of flowchart where two numbers are added. In the previous example, we saw how to add two numbers. Before adding these numbers has to be stored in some location. They are called variable. So variable are named location in memory where values are stored temporarily. These numbers are stored in RAM, that is random access memory. Now see how the variables are stored and how they are calculated and then displayed back to the screen. The space allocated to the variables are according to the data types. Means data type decides the amount of memory to be allowed while declaring a variable. For example, text, int, float, memo, character. These are some data types. Suppose in a program we have to accept 10 numbers. So instead of repeating the same statement again and again, we can use looping. When a statement or a set of statements are to be repeated in a program, looping is used. They can be fixed loop or variable loops. Looping depends upon the number of times to be repeated. Next, After writing the program, when we compile it, we will find some errors, and the errors we find is called bugs, and removal of bugs is called debugging. File called patch file is released to fix the errors in a software. So students, hope you like the video. If you like it, please share and subscribe us. Thank you.